Stuart, maybe take us through the importance of tonight's victory for your club to close out a pretty long road trip for you.
Yeah, I think it was massive. That takes a lot of guts by our team here. It was a really long road trip with some tough travel, some really tough teams to play against. So the fact that we were able to come out and get a win, I believe that puts us at 500 on the road. So that's really important. This win was huge for us.
I know it was an up and down road trip throughout the course of the 7 games, but what were the positives that you're able to extract from all this? What did you learn about this group over this 2-week stretch?
Yeah, well, we had some really good discussions as a group. We were able to come together, especially after a couple tough losses, and just kind of find our rhythm, start finding our play, and I think that that's starting to happen and it's starting to continue. So, it's our job as a group to keep that going, obviously, going into home here. But we got to get, we got 2 days before our next game, so get a little rest here, get some recovery, and get right back at it.
And how about Jack Roslovic since he's arrived in Edmonton? I know we see the goals during the games, but what's he like in practice? What's he like around the rink that's allowing him to find this level of consistency?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he's a heck of a teammate. Right when he came in, it just felt like he was part of the family right away. And yeah, he's just a really kind-hearted man. So very hard worker, very talented, and what I see from him is just a lot of poise. He's got a lot of poise when he's got the puck. When he doesn't have the puck, he makes smart plays. And yeah, he's just got really good vision out there. So what else can I say here, Tony?
A lot of games that you've played behind Ekholm and Bouchard as a top pairing tonight, they both factor in with 3 points each. What do you see from them? Like, what's the luxury of playing behind a defense pairing like that so consistently?
Yeah, it's massive. I think tonight with both of them, they were plus 10. That's hard to do. So I think it's pretty incredible seeing those guys get to work. Very hard workers and talented players. Just the way that they grind in all ends of the ice. So I mean that's a huge factor and a huge help to help us win games.
Take us through your approach to the challenge of the third period. I know they had a lot of good looks, but you were dialed right in. Just maybe take us through your effort, especially in the dying stages.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a couple tough breaks in the second period to get them, to make it a tight game. So going into the third period, our job was to push back. It's how momentum happens in a game. They had the momentum going into the third. We had momentum going into the second. That's kind of how hockey works. It's a little bit of a roller coaster at times, and we were able to handle it. That's my job. That's everyone's job. And we also got to talk about the PK in the third period, being able to shut them down. Those are huge kills to keep the game where it's at, and then we get an empty net goal and take it down from there.